Okay, let's take a look at the sectional aeronautical chart symbols that you'll need to know. This is the general legend that shows everything here. You won't be required to know everything, but I'm going to highlight here some areas. If you notice here, right next to the word legend, it says airports having control towers are shown in blue, all others in magenta. Consult the airport facilities directory, also known as the chart supplement, for details involving airport lighting and so on and so forth. Okay, so the blue airports, as you see here, those have operating control towers. The magenta airports do not, so that's relevant if you need to be aware of flying in controlled airspace. If you know if there's a control tower, you'll need air traffic control clearance. Okay, the actual symbols themselves, you don't need to worry about them, but just as a general, it just talks about the differences. Basically relates to the length of the runways and so forth. Not relevant to you. Okay, over here, the airport data, I'll cover that separately. The airport traffic and service airspace information, I'll cover separately as well. Down here, obstructions, you may want to go ahead and take a look at this on your own, as you are required to maintain, stay away from known hazards, and obstructions are charted, and so therefore you need to know about them. The FAA considers it known because it's published, so even if you're not aware because you didn't look at the chart or you didn't look it on your app, you didn't notice it, you didn't see it, okay, it's considered known. All right. These other miscellaneous, it's good to know. Basically, they're kind of self-explanatory. You had some ultralight and glider activity with these symbols, parachute jumping. Okay. This little named flag is called a VFR checkpoint, okay, a waypoint rather, or a visual reference that's given a name. You'll see that on the exam as well. It'll give a name, and just basically you have to be able to identify. It's a place where aircraft are used to check in as when they're approaching an airport, and it's a reference to give to other aircraft. So be aware that there could be high traffic volume in there, so you need to be heads up. Okay, and then over here, the topographical information. Take some time, take a look at this. It's pretty intuitive. Roads, railroads, transmission lines, cables, so forth. So take a look at that, and I'll cover the rest here in the next segment.